Turbo Turnup Time. The Black Tiger Miner live cast is starting now. It's Turbo Turnup Time. The Black Tiger Miner live cast is starting now. It's Turbo Turnup Time. The Black Tiger Miner live cast is starting now.
Hello, YouTube and X. It's your main man, BTM here, bringing you back to the Black Tiger Miner YouTube channel. Let's go. And this is the turbo turn up time, which is weird because it's crazy grainy today. I don't know what's wrong with this. I don't know what's going on, but thanks for joining. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit us up with the super chats. As always, let's see here. Let me get the screen share going. Thanks, Caleb and Brown, for the sponsoring the show today, the live. And if you're looking for a brokerage, check out Caleb and Brown, which has 24-hour support. They do custody your tokens, which is a good thing after the problem with Bybit, right? You definitely want to consider someone else helping you custody your tokens, if not using a cold wallet. But from my understanding, Bybit had a cold wallet and they still lost the day in crypto. So if you're new to crypto, having a partner or someone to help you custody the wallet is a big advantage. So let me know what you guys think about it. Just trying to figure out something, what's going on the Twitter side. Doesn't look like the Twitter is connecting, so I don't know. Just want to double check something here to see what is going down. I'm always making some stuff going in the background. So I'm not sure if there's something glitchy going on with Twitter. But just give me a second here and we'll get to it. Shout out to Freeman Finance and the video he made earlier. Okay, there we go. So finally got Twitter connected. So let's roll. So looking at the fear and greed index, we are down 1 to neutral. We've been in extreme greed last week. So back and forth between greed and fear. I actually thought we were in fear, but that means there's less involvement in the market when the fear is up. And with everything going up and down and back and forth and crypto going sideways, it is being a lot going on, right? So as things settle and as we climb back out, let's look at the bubble. And the bubble here is all red, right? It's all red. You got Tau and H bar 4.8, nears down 2.9, Kaspa's up 0.2, Tron's up 1.6, and everything else is down. So like Mama said, there'll be days like this. Sometimes you're the window and sometimes you're the bug. So I guess this is a bug day. Radium's down 24.9, Turbo's down 8.7, Bonk is down 8.3, GigaChat's down 12.1, Solana's down 7.9, AIXBT is down 5.1, Mr. Giggles is down 11.3, Brett's down 6.5, Dog with a Hat is down 8.5. MOG is down 5.9. So I don't know what's going on, but the market is down, baby, down. But as I say, it's coming down for us to pick it up. And buying on extreme red days, I might see if I can pull some money together to grab something and see if we can make some investments while we're down. Because, like the title says, Turbo's growth potential is massive, right? It is unreal. So, as it goes down, it's coming down for us to pick it up. Like we're seeing here, we're at 52,847. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, toads and tadpoles, kings, queens, and in betweens, we are going to hit 53,000 probably by the end of February. So before the bull run starts, I wouldn't be surprised if we were up to 53,000 holders. And as it pushes up, once the bull run happens and people FOMO in, by the end of the year, we might surpass 100,000 holders. And with 100,000 holders, we could possibly be in the $1 billion market cap very easily. Because as things start to roll, it's not going to take long for um, Turbo to push into the $100 billion market cap, right? All we need to do is start pushing up, and before you know it, we will be in that 500 million market cap, and then to the billion. You see, Turbo's in 22nd place, 229. So we've been holding steady around the 200 million market cap, right? As things been falling, Melania's under 200 million. AIZB's under 200 million. Dodge Lawn Mars. I remember when these guys were pumping the heck out of this. They're under 200 million. Peanut the Squirrels under 200 million. Book of Memes under 200 million. So Pokey's under 100 million. Whoa. So things are sliding down, but Turbo has been holding steady, right? So when the FOMO comes or some buyers show up, we're going to push back up to the uh if we can just get back to 300 million market cap, I would definitely be very, very, very proud of the project, right? I would be very at ease because I know things are gonna be on the up and up. So here we are. AIZ16 is 357 million, MOG's 315, Fartcoin is 308, Snake is 298. So this is the little realm we're stuck in. Uh, Go to the moon. Dog go to. I mean, I never heard of that. But cat with a cat in a dog's world. Turbo Popcat. So we're above Popcat. I remember when Popcat was in the top 10. Giga Chad was there, and we're above these two guys. So if we can just push up to the 300 million market cap and push past the rest of these Toshi and Snake, uh, and getting back in this top 15 or top 10, things will definitely pull up. What is up, Ramon? Where you been, bro? And that reminds me, that was the next point. Let's freaking go. BTM Turbo Turn Up. We need to get an initiative together, right? Grab your friends, tell everybody to come to the live, and let's work on the next big promotion, right? I don't know if we got to give something away or if we need to have a turbo day or if we need to have a meme contest, but we need to push turbo swap, right? And the turbo chain, more of the chain. We got to get more recognition to the chain. A lot of people don't know what turbo is doing. If we can get some more uh, action on the turbo chain or just more awareness with the turbo chain, right? Just to get people looking at it and talking about it and getting the action pushing, right? You see here. So there are people building on the chain. Nears here, mock Tri Solaris. I'm not even sure what that is. FOMO Feline, mock Aurora, Builder Points, mock again, Watermelon, Rap Turbo, Ether, First Community Page Badge, Heroes, Roboverse. So there's a lot of building going on. If we just need to get more awareness. And I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments, how do you guys think we can push the awareness? And this is total 65 accounts. Total turbo transferred 147. Addresses 285. Total blocks 8.3 million. Transactions 3,016. Total tokens 44. So I guess there's 44 tokens on the ecosystem. But as more awareness comes and the ecosystem grows and the adoption is there, it's going to push turbo. So I think if we can help get that word out, so we're up 0.39 in the last hour, now 8.7 last 24 hours, 4 in the last 7 days, 43 in the last 30 days, and 50 in the last 90 days. Still up 921.7. So this is a testament to the project. We are holding strong, even with the crypto economy crumbling around us. We are still pushing. So I think the first step is we get memes for. Ah, dang it! I had a meme too. We get memes. I just generate the freaking meme. We get memes for the turbo chain, right? I know these guys are creating turbo chain. Sammy, Linsanity, Gino, um, Black Widow Phantom, King Turbo, and I think we could do another AMA. I might try to do one Wednesday or Thursday, trying to rally the troops because we need to get the Turbo team ready to roll, right? Just getting ready to push up because next month, January, February, March should be a catalyst for the toad, right? If we start pushing up, March would be a good time to get back in the swing of things, right? As we get going and FOMO starts to come back into the market, March and April is a better time. Currently, February is not a great time for the market. I think February might be one of the hardest times of the year. But if we make it past February, because through February we've been holding strong, right? We didn't crash out. We didn't 15-minute chart. We're building volume. This is the 003. I think we went down to 0032 and came back up. Let's look at the 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart showing some green candles too, some volume building, a MACD cross. So things are probably on the verge of turning up. On the 1-hour chart, we have a couple of green candles. 4-hour chart, a massive pullback, but looks like we're starting to come back up. Hopefully we can get back to that 004 range and start to run up or get back where we were. Had a MACD cross on the 4-hour and had some volume, right? Volume decreasing. I want to look at the month chart if we can zoom out. So again, May is a big one, April and March, right? February wasn't so great this year, but last year, February and March were big months, and March is coming up. So I wish we can start pushing some campaigns and start taking over Twitter and X and getting ready to push up, right? Get the funding going and just get some awareness, right? Because this is May. So if we get going in February, so this is January and February, which is consistent, right? This is last year, January, and February has been crazy down for the market, right? Not just turbo, but the market in general. So if we get going for March, because March should be a positive time for crypto. I see the SEC is dropping the case against Coinbase. So it is still possible, right, for the altcoin season and the bull run to start. It's been delayed because the Fed has not cut that interest rate. When they do cut the interest rate and there is money in the market, you're going to see whales buying in because they can see where holding their money isn't making them money, right? If you got a lot of money, your whole goal is to get your money making money, right? That's how people get rich. You don't get rich by putting it in a savings account or putting it in a bond or putting it in something that's going to sit there. You get rich by putting your money in high risk plays or high interest plays where you're going to make money, right? You're going to get in, you're going to invest, and things are going to take off, and you are going to get richer, right? Literally, the rich get richer. You're not going to get money putting, you're not going to make money putting your money in a savings account that you don't even get interest on, right? You get money on investing in very high risk plays that pay out, i.e., Palantir. I made a pretty good amount of money with Palantir because I brought it back when it was, I don't know, under $1, and now it's worth $100 a share, right? So I made some money, and I got some family members that made some money as well because we got in early. And we're looking at the opportunity of a lifetime. This is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. But getting now early in the turbo, right? Turbo is everywhere. Turbo is on every single exchange. Turbo is here to stay. What up, Gino? What up, Sammy? I was wondering where you guys were. Happy Monday. What up, Sam? What up, Turbo King? What's going on? So, like I was saying earlier, it's time to rally the troops, guys. Wake up and flood Twitter with memes about the Turbo swap and mainly the Turbo who was that? The turbo swap and the turbo blockchain, right? I don't care what the meme is. Put a turbo toad holding a block, something, get the word out for blockchain. Get people involved in looking at it and interested in the blockchain. The turbo blockchain is going to be the determining factor to make turbo the number one meme coin on the Ethereum chain. I'm kind of concerned about Ethereum with XRP and Kaspa coming back, pulling people off the Ethereum. But there is an Ethereum wormhole for Turbo on the Solana network. So I think that will be the saving grace. But we have to push the Turbo swap and the turbo blockchain. We get people building on the blockchain, it only helps the project. What up, Jason? I've been working night shifts at JJ Snack Foods to load up on my turbo bag. I didn't sell at the last top. I plan on sale at the end of 25. Never my whole bag. You're right, right? I'm trying to get in deep too while we can. Facts. What up, Gino? Thanks for joining the show, guys. Palantir was also my number one. Yeah, I mean, I made a pretty good amount of money, right? I don't want to give you numbers and I don't want to hype you guys up and I don't want you to FOMO in, but I got in Palantir early. Like I got into Turbo early, right? Like I got into NetVidya earlier. Dude, I'm not here to waste your time or to FOMO you guys into coins. No, I heard something outside. Coins I don't even own. I don't talk about nothing I don't own, right? I'm not going to tell you anything, give you guys any advice on anything that I'm not invested in. I do the research and I tell the community. And hopefully we'll get the Discord up this year and get the Discord running so we can share information. But crazy busy lately. Things are going good, get promoted at work, taking over new responsibilities. So kind of pulling me back away from Twitter and YouTube back deeper into work. What up, Scoob? Rosa, Unc, what up? How do you stay positive on these dark days? Because I know these dark days become the beacon for making money, right? This is when you invest. This is when you buy and hold. And this is when you get it cheap. Like I was saying earlier, I got in a Palantir when everybody was like, Palantir ain't going to do nothing. Palantir is not what you think it is. Palantir is not going to make you rich. These guys are freaking lying to you, man. These guys will tell you anything so you not to invest so they can buy it up and make money themselves. The rich get richer. Like one of my friends said, it's a club and we're just not part of it, right? It's a full on club and these guys are talking, they're making money and they exclude us because they don't want us making money until you find a way to make money. And then they're like, come on and join the club, right? These guys are always telling me offline, oh yeah, this is cool, this is interesting. You should check into this. You should check into that. Um, you can work on this, or here's a new idea. Like seriously, I'm not even going to send you guys down a rabbit hole because I am ranting and raving today. But it wasn't until I started making money where people started offering me more advice about making money, right? Once you start making money, all of a sudden everybody has ideas. What about this? Have you looked into that? Have you checked into that? Oh, here's another project you should look at. Oh, here's a project I'm into. What do you think? Right? So once people realize you're not just a degenerate gambler, but some of the stuff you research can make them money. Now all of a sudden you're friends, right? Once they see your money making potential, now they want to bring their ideas to you to see what you think so you can help them make more money, right? Which is cool with me, right? I'm not mad or I'm not fudding anybody. Congratulations on their promotion. We can maybe Rosa, send you a message. But we can definitely work together, right? That's how the rich get richer, right? Wealthy people are talking about business. People that aren't wealthy are talking about people, right? And instead of talking about people, people are talking about money and ideas and ways to make more money, right? Because talking about people isn't making them any money. But I done went down a rabbit hole, completely got off track. Looks like we're up 0.46%. And the whales are waiting, right? The whales have all this money sitting there and they're looking at the projects. They're already looking at Turbo. They're just waiting for it to go down as far as possible, like it is now. And you're going to see some movement. These guys are going to jump on it and start buying it up as soon as we get the word out about the Turbo chain, right? They just need that catalyst to push you over like, oh, wow, what is this? Oh, wow, this thing's pretty cool. Oh, wow, people are investing in it. These guys got a strong community. Let's put a couple dollars on it and see where it goes. Because, like in investing, some people don't want to invest until they see other people investing in it. Even if it ain't making money, if they see somebody drop a couple $100,000 on it, they're gonna drop their little $1,000 just to ride the wave. Even if it doesn't make money, they want to be part of it. And I guess this is Nicolette's. Turbo is a cult, right? It's a cult community. As Marat said, all meme coins are cultic, right? All the meme coins come together and push the agenda. We're all on the same playing field. We all have the same goals in mind, like my main man, Turbo King, Gino, Scoop, uh, Ramon, Black Widow, Phantom. Everyone has the same agenda. We want to pump Turbo, right? Like my main man, Freeman Finance is saying. The goal is to build a community to push the agenda of the meme coin. And at this point, I don't even want to call Turbo a meme coin anymore. Between the AI generated part and the Turbo chain and the Turbo swap, I think it's not even a meme coin anymore. I think it's expanded on to something bigger. And I wish I could take a bigger part in the overall project, right? If we can come together and use all the expertise we have here and kind of push and build on what's currently out there. I think I talked to these guys about a burn project that we're working on. We want to set up for merch, right? We want to do it independently and possibly tie into the Turbo Burn wallet. And as people buy merch, we can burn it and then send it back to the Burn wallet, or send it and hold it on our wallet and integrate to the Burn wallet. But either way, we need to start progressing or progressively working on this idea and progressively coming together and creating other and new inventive things to do with the turbo chain and the turbo block uh, chain and the turbo ecosystem, right? Fully balls to the wall, start pushing turbo to take over, right? I'm talking about world domination. I'm talking about literally, what's that? My Mr. What is that? The Dr. Evil? Is it this? Taking over the world with turbo. I'm just talking. But seriously, we could push turbo, right? Just from our foothold in Twitter and push it far and beyond, right? Let's do it, fam. We have something special, true, bro. Let's get it done. Exactly, right? We're sitting on our hands waiting for somebody else to do it. But at this point, it's you, right? You out there watching, talking to me. We need to come together, set up some meetings, join these AMAs, and start pushing our own agenda, right? Turbo is open source. We already got the community. We got to get the community involved and start pushing it forward. Once it starts running, people are going to FOMO in and try to get their hands on it. We got the opportunity now, while it's down and people are flooding it and everybody's running away, to start building, right? Like this guy, Sammy's, let's grow together for these small sprouts that might turn into a tree. And um, somebody said that. Maybe it's Gandhi. Biggest part of the journey is taking that first step, right? If we step and start building, even if it doesn't work, right? We can regroup, retry, get better, and make it work. Or failure creates positive innovation. Like, what is this? What's this guy? Not Einstein. What's the guy with the light bulb? Addison. Listen, Edison. Edison failed on the light bulb 99 times before he got it to work, right? So if you got to keep failing to succeed, you got to do it, right? You just got to put the work in. Like, shout out to Rick. Rick said he took him months to get the turbo up, right? He kept trying, he kept failing, but he didn't want to give up because he wanted to succeed to create his family generational wealth. So, are you guys here to create generational wealth? Or are you just here to be online, making a lot of noise and wasting time? I think you're here to create generational wealth. So, put a W in the chat if you are here to create generational wealth and if you want Turbo to win. Somebody, everybody, anybody, put a freaking W in the chat if you are here and you want Turbo to succeed. So let's go to Twitter while I'm waiting for the W's to come into the chat. Shout out to Freeman Finance. Which community is the strongest? Prove it. We're going to check that video out in a minute. Turbo AI, as Dog with a Hat did, the community behind Turbo invested heavily to integrate Turbo AI into the Sphere, but that's not the same one. I don't know what this guy's even talking about. But shout out to Gino. Gino, I love the clocks. I love the toads with the clock. What? This guy's making noise. Well, I might use this on my new intro, actually. Let's put some music behind it. Much like the piece of art Turbo is a reflection of the world where the past, present, and future collide. That asks fundamental question in the space where time is fragmented, uncertain range. You will embrace the ride or be lost in the cracks of hesitation. You're right, Gino, 150 freaking percent. You are right, right? Are you going to do something or are you going to hesitate? Like in the Bible, the people in the Bible weren't the best, right? But they were just the ones willing to do it, right? I think it says in the Bible, what is it? I am here, send me. Right? If you want to get involved, we're here, right? Shout out to Turbo King. Thank you for the chat. Somebody wants to win. I definitely want to win. I'm definitely here to create generational wealth, right? I don't want to be the broke person in the family struggling to pay the bills. I want to be the person in the family that's paying the bills, right? Buying new cars, new houses, and progressing uh the whole family name, not just my family and my kids, the whole family lineage. It only takes one person in your family lineage to make some money and pull the whole family up. And that's what I'm trying to do. So if you want to jump on, let me know. Send me some DMs and we can get to work. But I'm trying to get going, right? I'm trying to push up. And like this is showing, Turbo is growing like a sprout reaching the sun. What starts with a small seed today can soon become something unstoppable. Watch it flourish. And we can be part of the organization that is flourishing, right? We could create a project with this whole meme thing and this meme recognition and getting these burn mechanism for merch, right? I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist, right? It's not quantum freaking science. It doesn't take a freaking genius to do it. If somebody figured it out, we can figure it out and we can get it going. And when we do, as I talked to Nero and Anir and Aurora, they're not even fully burning yet, right? They're testing the mechanism. So if we can get going and we can get ours integrated with what they're doing, we can push it all together. And once this burn mechanism kicks in on merch, plus what they're doing on the turbo chain and the turbo ecosystem and maybe turbo AI, if it all comes together and starts burning turbo, The little turbo we have will be worth much more if we start burning it. And when we start burning it, if we own most of the freaking turbo, we are gonna benefit, right? I know people are saying you don't want to burn it. Personally, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not probably gonna burn much of it, but I will set it up. And if I do buy merch, I'll burn the parts that we are using or from the parts that I purchased. But I definitely need to get some more turbo merch. But regardless, let me get back to Twitter. Sorry, getting down the rabbit hole. Turbo. Some see vision, everything. Turbo literally took it. Innovation, creativity, mean magic all in one. When you see it, you can't unsee it. Definitely, right? When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, right? W Turbo will be the winner. I think so too, right? So let me know also, do you think we should do some contests, some giveaways? What do we got to do on X to take over X? I'm talking about takeover. I'm not talking about a couple memes here, a couple pictures there. I'm talking about Elon talking about stop putting turbo on here, right? Slow down with your turbo memes. Slow down putting turbo because you guys are taking over. I'm talking about literally taking over, taking X down and putting the turbo up, right? I think it may fall a little more. March is our month. I think you are right too, Sith Lord. Giving away 250,000 turbo to one lucky winter. Simply follow the instructions below for a chance to scoop up a prize. Directly deposit in your Groove account. Shout out to Groove. We just need to hold and buy. I think you're right, Sith Lord. Keep holding and keep buying. Time flows, tide turns, and the storm will pass. The storm will pass, guys. It cannot rain forever, right? You've been outside and it first started raining. It rains hard as heck. Then it kind of slows down, right? Then a couple hours later, the rain stops and the sun comes out. It cannot rain forever. It can't storm forever. It only storms for a while till the precipitation is out. Then the rain rained out, right? Seems like uncertainty today will shape to victories tomorrow. Turbo moves with time, always forward. Always forward. I think that should be a hashtag. Always forward. Let me write that down, right? Together forward. I don't know. But maybe we can use that in the turbo swap or the turbo chain memes. Always forward. Definitely. Use that always forward hashtag for the turbo swap. What I keep saying turbo swap. The turbo, what is it? I got it open here and I keep freaking saying, I don't mean turbo swap. I mean turbo chain, turbo chain, turbo. Let me put that for the turbo chain memes. We'll use the hashtag always forward. Let me know what you guys think about that. Always forward. I'm doing it on the fly because we're doing it all live. But I think that is, it can't rain forever. Eric Graydon, a crow. Yeah, I think that's what we could do. Turbo chain, always forward, right? So let's get those memes cranking. I'm going to crank some out myself today. ETH RSI on the daily is overbought. Weekly is oversold. Once the dailies cool off, ETH will finally take off. Every time ETH weekly RSI is oversold, a huge run follows. Turbo's going to the moon soon. Shout out to Peg Leg Wally. As mentioned, highlight where we at here. Turbo is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turbo is 5. But we are still holding strong like I told you guys we would. Torg, looking for answers, unsure what truly makes you happy. Turbo is here to guide you to the path of happiness. With amazing community and breathtaking horizons. So what are you waiting for? Seems to be a theme here. Everyone's talking about what are we waiting for? We're waiting for nothing. Step one, turbo chain memes today, tomorrow, this week, turbo chain memes forever forward. First step. And second step, we're going to start working on the turbo merch burn mechanism. Step one, turbo chain forever forward. Step two, merch, merch, merch burn mechanism. Somebody take notes and let me know what you got for step three. But step one, turbo chain forever forward. I'm going to start making some of those memes tonight. How could you forget Turbo, TH Global on the right? Because Turbo is no longer visible in the picture. Turbo is already on its way to the stars. I like that. If you like it, I love it. Also love this Gino. Shout out to our Turbo Woman, unstoppable, fearless, legendary. Turbo Woman is here to break barriers, rewrite rules, and lead the charge in the golden age of prosperity. We're lucky to have you and appreciate you. Okay. I do like that meme though with the skulls on the headrest and the turbo women. Shout out to Black Widow Phantom. I'm not even sure what this says, actually. Is this even English? Whatever it says. Shout out to Black Widow Phantom. And let me see. Let's go to a video, right? I don't want to burn you guys down with just me yelling at you for hours. Let's see what who is this? Who's this? Crypto Now and Never has to say. It's a quick video. So shout out to who is this guy? Crypto Now and Never. He is right. We're freaking waiting on Ethereum. If Ethereum can get their stuff together and start to push up, that would help out the whole ecosystem. If these guys could do something to reduce these fees, I know they're working on a fee reduction process or a fee reduction upgrade. If they can get that out, I think we are going to run. How's everyone's volume? Not sure if it is me or not. Everyone volume. I don't know. Is the volume down? Was the volume low on that video? I know kind of weird sometimes with the volume. So it might have been me actually. Let me double check because I didn't know. Let me see. Go back. Did you not hear the video? Oh wow, you're right. Oh man. Dang, you're right. There's no freaking video there. I mean, there's no volume on that video. Let me see actually. Maybe I did something. See how do yeah, maybe I didn't add the volume on the video. Dang it. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, toads and tokens. I might not have had the volume on that video. Holy spiznit. And that was actually a pretty good video. Let me see if I can find this guy again. Sorry about that, folks. Let me see. Who is that? Crypto Now and Never. See if we can. I do know one thing. There seems to be more activity coming from Turbo. People are posting again. Which is a good thing. I think that was this video.
What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never, and welcome back to a must-see update on Turbo. If you enjoy this content, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Let me pump that algorithm. I'd greatly appreciate it. Knowing this is financial advice, let's get into it.
All right, let me know if you can hear this one. Complete. Sorry about that, guys. Let me see if this is working now.
Well, I'm just going to start off with a little bit of technical analysis. Now, for Bitcoin, I still believe nothing has really changed. We're still in this cup and handle. This is the cup and this is the handle. And as long as we don't lose the trend line, then I will remain bullish. However, what is interesting to note is that Bitcoin is bleeding a little bit. It has a decent sized red candle. If you look at Ethereum, it's actually pumping. And that's going to tell you that Bitcoin dominance is dropping a little bit. But in general, when you do look at Bitcoin, I still think we look very good, to be honest with you. I'm not saying that a breakout is going to happen right now, but we don't look bad. However, when we look at Ethereum, I still do not think we look very good at all in the daily time frame. Now, yes, a lot of you guys are going to be like, oh, but you've been saying ETH looks very bullish. Yes, I've been saying ETH looks very bullish on the weekly. The weekly is not the daily. The weekly takes a little while to actually play out. And I'll show you the weekly after this. But when you look at the daily time frame, there's about a 90% chance that this breaks to the downside, because you can see that we are forming a bear flag and we cannot get back above the 200-day moving average. In addition, the stochastics are pinned in the overbought region. This is like a 90% dump rate, and the measured move on the dump takes you all the way down to about 1870. Now, do I think we're going to hit these levels? Probably not. In fact, there's a major support level around that 2300 range. What could save us is if Bitcoin does get a little bit of a short squeeze and we can push above the 200-day. If we can push above the 200-day, then what I'd be looking for is for price action to come back down and have a bullish retest off of this level. But if we remain in this bear flag, understand that next week could be very bloody. Look at the history of Ethereum with overbought stochastics. I'm not saying it's always a massive dump, but usually we have somewhere between 2 to 4 red candles in a row. Not to mention, if you invert the chart right now, we look like we're forming a cup and handle. And I love trading cup and handles, except for the fact that, again, this is an inverted chart. Now, I will also show you guys the weekly time frame, though. And this is why I've been saying I'm extremely bullish on Ethereum. And that's because we officially have extremely oversold stochastics again. Since September of 2020, it has been a 100% breakout rate with oversold stochastics. And usually we pump at least 50%, and oftentimes it's like 200 or 300%. Now, am I guaranteeing that Ethereum breaks out? No, I'm not. But I've been saying for a long time I won't be shocked if ETH is flying by mid-March or even April. Again, I just want to make myself clear, I don't know as though we are ready to break out yet. The daily time frame does not look good. Now, when you look at the meme coin market, you can see that a lot of meme coins are still pretty stagnant. SHIB is up 0.8% in the last 24 hours. Pepe's down 1%. And if you just scroll down, a lot of meme coins are barely moving. You can see Turbo's down here at the 186th largest crypto. And it's actually one of the few projects that is up right now. It's up in the last 24 hours and it's up in the last week. That's actually pretty impressive because, again, you just see a sea of red. And when you look at the Turbo chart, you can see that it has bounced a little bit off of support, which is also good to see. I've been showing you guys this in all of my Turbo videos, but the Turbo chart looks very similar to something like Pepe. You can see that both projects are retesting the previous August and September lows. And as long as these levels do hold, I personally don't see any reason to be worried. In addition, I do want to take a look at Turbo's volume and show you that the volume is actually very good right now. You can see Turbo's volume is 95 million. That's 37% of the market cap. A lot of people are sitting here acting like Turbo is dead, but the volume says the complete opposite. And this is part of the reason that I'm still very bullish on this project. And if you look at their X account, nothing has changed. They're still growing every single day as well. They're keeping their community engaged, and their community raids very hard. And they actually just posted 13 minutes ago. Turbo is growing like a sprout reaching for the sun. What starts as a small seed today will soon become something unstoppable. Watch it flourish. But honestly, there's not a whole lot for me to say about Turbo. Not much has changed. At the moment, Turbo is still going to be heavily dependent on Ethereum. We need to see Ethereum break out before Turbo is going to break out. That's the reality of the situation. And that's not just a Turbo thing, that's an entire Ethereum ecosystem thing. All of that being said, though, if you guys are interested in joining a like-minded community and getting into projects super early, then I also recommend taking a look at my Discord. As you can see, I have 3 different tiers, but we've been making massive gains this entire bull run. As a lot of you guys know, my Discord is 1 year old, and we've already called 6 different 200x projects as a community. Just to put this in perspective, a $1,000 investment into any one of these projects could have turned into over $200,000. So if this is the kind of stuff that sounds interesting to you guys, I have the link right here on my YouTube homepage. I'd love to see you guys in here. We're building an amazing community.
So with that said, I'm glad I did get a chance to rerun that so you guys can hear it. Let me know what you guys think about what he's saying. Is it Ethereum that is holding us back? It's not Turbo. It's not the Turbo chain. It's not the Turbo swap. It is Ethereum and these freaking fees. If these guys can get these fees under control, we are off to the freaking moon, guys. And with Ethereum and with Turbo, with the wormhole on Solana, we still got a backup plan. We just need to get Ethereum back on track, and the Ethereum pump is coming. Let's see what my main man, Freeman Finance, has to say. Run it back a little bit and let me know.
When there is a lot of fear in the market. And in this video, I'm going to show you the data behind why I do believe we are at the bottom with the fear and greed index. We're also going to go over 5 of the most bullish cult-like communities that I have seen form. The truth of the matter is we have way too many coins and the liquidity is spread way too thin. And 99% of these meme coins are going to die. But the ones that don't are going to have large followings and really appreciate in price. We're going to go over everything with the top 5 meme coins we need to own and more. I love you all. This is never financial advice. Before we get into the top 5 coins, we got to look at the overall crypto market cap for meme coins and see what we have been through basically for the whole history of them. Okay. Back here before this, we only had Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, and then we had this market cap between 40 and 60 billion. We went up here, reached a high of about 140 billion before erasing over $60 billion off the overall market cap. That is a lot of money. And with Pump Fund coming out on Solana and all these other platforms to just launch meme coins with $100 and rug pulls everywhere, crypto Twitter and the overall trenches just got tired of it. But the communities that have stayed around and been vibrant are going to be the ones that take it. But why do I believe we are at a bottom? If we come over here and look at the fear and greed index, we could see back here we were trending in the 30s and 40s for a few weeks, and then we started coming up. If we come back over here, we could see we had a couple spontaneous lows, but for the bulk of it, we are around the 36 to the 40 rank. And if we come to now, look, it looks like we have bottomed out at 35 and we are now going up to 40. And it's only one catalyst, guys. We're only one catalyst away, whether this is more interest rates cut, this is the president saying something, or just a large investment. We're one catalyst away from everyone flooding back to the trenches. And the number one coin that I think is going to survive is no other than Turbo, guys. This started it all with the meme Memecoin, Meta. They're the first ones. And when we take a look at it, it's currently sitting at a $250 million market cap. Now, in this video, we're going to be going from the highest market cap all the way down to the absolute lowest. So the later on in the video that we get, the more risky it is, but the higher returns that are actually possible. So when we look at the overall chart for this, we could see that Turbo came up here and hit almost the 1 penny level before coming down, finding support at 0.0029. It then made two new all-time highs and is now sitting at this pivotal support right here. And Turbo has the best cult-like community that I have ever seen, but that is over on Ethereum. Now I want to move to the Ruggers chain, guys. Solana has nothing but rugs being launched all day, every day, but there is a few very good tokens out there with very good projects that I want to highlight. And the one that we're going to talk about today is no other than Ponky, the golden child of Solana. He's the degenerate gambler on Sol. You can see where he's available: Qcoin, Kraken, Bybit, and some futures listings over here on Binance. No one else in the world has a better social media than Ponky. They're all over X, they're all over Instagram, they're all over TikTok, guys. They're absolutely doing great. And it's sitting all the way down at a $84 million market cap. If we trend this back, it's currently at 15 cents. If we switch over here to market cap, it had highs of over 400 million. That's about a 6x away just to get us back to that. But you see right here, look where we are. We are trending where it was at the beginning of 2024. We're at a very pivotal point and something that I do believe will act as a very strong support for Ponky, guys. I really recommend everyone going to check out all of their socials. They got large followings on Instagram. It's really like something no other token has. But when we get to the little more risky, guys, so not a 14 million market cap is a Matt Fury character. This is Hoppy. I absolutely love Hoppy. It's one that I got in at 14 million a couple months ago, wrote it up to 140 million, but now we're back to where we started. Was another token named Mystery that came out claiming that that was actually the frog from Matt Fury's book real name, guys, but I'm not buying it. I believe that Hoppy.
Yeah, sorry, I was going to stop that a minute ago before he went down the hoppy rabbit hole. So this is my main man, Trading Sniper. Shout out to Freeman for that. But let's go to Trading Sniper real quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we have another Turbo video. I am super excited to cover Turbo. You know me, I'm a huge fan of this coin. I enjoy talking about this coin. You know, so many frequent updates, so many frequent news surrounding this coin. You know, the community is great. I love the price structure. Generally speaking, I know it's down, but so is everything else. The volume is great. You know, the ratios compared to other meme coins are great in terms of how much we dumped and how much volume we have and how well we're growing. You know, it's one of my favorite coins out there and my favorite meme coin out there currently. So we're back again with another video. Listen, this is an ad, but this is funny. Don't be X liquidity. You won't be, right? You will not be X liquidity unless you literally buy near the top. That is just, unfortunately how it works. You know, there has to be a loser for there to be a winner, but that is just life, right? That is just life. I was looking at this and I realized, someone, World of Charts, which I have zero clue who they are, but they claim they're crypto traders since 2016, right? They see something very similar. Now, their, style of drawing stuff up is a little different from me, but it's always good to see, some type of other trader have very similar bias to the one I have, right? For me, generally speaking, I expect a little bit of a pullback before we officially go up, but that is fine because my bias still has not changed, and I believe we will be looking to be breaking out of the zone very soon, right? In the last few videos, I did say, Sunday, Monday, they may be a little bit of sell off, but I expect this week to generally be the week where we really start reversing. Okay. We are also at the end of the month. So if there were going to be delays, it would be, pretty much until the February candle closes. But I am super optimistic about this at the moment. we can see the way we close, ladies and gentlemen, that we are closing weaker and weaker as time goes on. Okay. So we can see, right? For me, this is a classic reversal indication, especially that we also swept liquidity here, which is because we tapped into that hourly, order block that I was talking about for some time, right? Perfect here, tap pretty much right into here, right? So pretty much perfect, perfect, perfect structure. Everything's going to plan as of right now. At this current moment of the recording, yes, we are going a little bit down. That's fine. We talked about how Sunday, Monday, there may be a little bit of pullback before the big pump, right? We talked about how we go from here, pretty much something like this, and flip over, become very, very bullish this week. If not this week, then the next. At this current moment, right, we are pretty much confirming more and more structure, and we are respecting this big general support more and more, right? When we look at the bigger picture where all the weekly candles have tapped, right, we can see over here that we've tapped here, 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 and here, right? And we can see this is the big blast support, right? Because the next thing is all the way down here. And as of right now, we are holding very, very nice. Something like Hoppy, for example, I like Hoppy, but we will use Hoppy as an example because I need to show you guys why I believe institutional play is in a coin like Turbo, why I believe the structure matters for something like Turbo, because something like Hoppy, which I still like, and I got in fairly cheap, you know, it just kind of completely went all below this weekly support. Like, look at this, right? We'll go to the weekly and monthly candles. This is pretty much the last type of support there is for this coin was this big purple zone. And it just disregarded it, right? It just disregarded. It did not care at all. Okay. And with Turbo, it's different. It respects it, right? The only thing that it was sweep this low, this weekly low, which is why I believe institutions are in, because I've seen this type of stuff happen across Forex pairs, across gold, across other cryptos that definitely, most definitely have institutions 100%, right? The type of manipulation I like to see is what I'm seeing with Turbo. And if that was not the case, there's a strong chance we could be melting further and further, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. But for me, no, that is not the case. And I believe big money is backed by it, not only because of the structure and everything that's happening, but because of how high the volume is, right? Because of how high the volume is. And Hoppy is a great example, right? Once again, Hoppy is a great example because it just disregarded any type of support and went right below it. So that is that when it comes to that, right? I know I said that a lot, but anyways, listen, we are pretty much still growing in holders. We did only at this moment go up by a little bit, right? We went up by 50, which is fine, right? Not every day we're gonna have 100, people are gonna, come in each day, but that is expected, right? Pretty much from Saturday to Sunday. Saturday is always going to be this slowest day. That is just how it historically is. So we don't really expect much growth from Saturday to Sunday. Sunday to Monday is going to probably be a different case. And then during the week, I expect things to look very, very nice and I expect growth to continue. I expect growth to continue and I expect very, very good things. Now, in terms of news, I gave this coin a lot of praise for news coming out 2, 3 times a week. And then ever since I said that, nothing has happened for pretty much a week, which is fine. The thing is with Turbo, it already has done so many updates that we can't always expect new updates each week. And that is the reality once you start covering all the possible angles, right? There's only a handful of things they can do. There's only a handful of innovations they could do. And you know what? That's just the reality of this coin. Now, I do expect this coin still to get listed on Robinhood. We had other coins get listed on Robinhood. And when we keep going down the list, right? You got to remember, big money institutions, all these companies, they look at something that has great market cap, great volume, and longevity, right? Some of these coins have higher market cap, but not a lot of longevity. That's the thing with these coins. While Turbo, ladies and gentlemen, has a lot of longevity, right? You can see Turbo has been here pretty much ever since, you know, mid to early May, or sorry, mid to early 2023, right? It's been here to whole 2023, whole 2024, And now 2025, is going to have a fantastic year, regardless of what people say, right? Regardless of what people say. So, I am super, super optimistic about this coin. I still think everything it needs to do, it will do, and I believe it has a very, very bright future. That is it, ladies and gentlemen, right? Not too much to talk about, right? I know some of you guys do like these daily videos. I did say that, sometimes there won't be the most amount of news, but if you enjoy more of the micro moves, right? If you like me saying how, I expect some type of little pullback or pump, and it makes you feel, like have a better peace of mind, then I will continue to do these videos daily. Ultimately, though, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta zoom out. Don't overstress yourself. The future is green. The future is green. I'm super optimistic about this coin, right? We fought a lot of battles. We fought a lot. You gotta realize most meme coins that go down a lot, they don't recover. Most meme coins that, they have their hype, they have their wave, they just never, come back to where they are. You gotta realize Turbo is holding strong, right? Turbo is holding strong. Turbo is going sideways, which is a fantastic thing. Most coins, they're not going sideways. Most meme coins are just continuously going down. And that is sad reality, ladies and gentlemen. So, anyways, thank you all for watching. I love you guys.
So I'm wrapping it up, and I just realized that the volume was on the whole time. I thought it was off, and I went to get a package. I don't know if the video showed that either, but either way it go, thanks for joining. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and let's get pushing on the always forward turbo chain, turbo swap hashtags. Let's get those rolling today and check back in tomorrow. I guess we'll do another video tomorrow. Same bat channel, same bat time. But definitely do your research and your due diligence. But Turbo is going to melt faces, guys. Turbo is going to make a mark on history in the crypto ecosystem and cryptocurrency. Just trying to help you rebuild the crypto community. I think Turbo is going to change a lot of people's minds about meme coins and AI and chains and Ethereum. So we just need Ethereum to get their act together, and we are to the moon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Get these hashtags going, and let's make a difference. You can, right? We can together get Turbo to the moon. Strap on the seatbelts and gas up the rockets because we are ready to roll. That's your main man, BTM, signing out. I don't want to hype you guys up too much. I don't want you guys attacking the streets and burning things down in the name of Turbo. I don't want you guys starting Turbo riots, but let's get together and shoot me some messages so we can get this Turbo merch burn mechanism rolling as well. I guess we can set up an AMA for Wednesday talking about the Turbo um, merch burn. I might set that up as well. But I'll let you guys go. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and super chat. And always, your main man, BTM, signing out. Remember, let's get back to the money and stay dangerous. Miner out.